साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः
आनंदेश्वरा ओम आनंदेश्वरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा ओम आनंदेश्वरा ओम आनंदेश्वरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा ओम आनंदेश्वरा ओम आनंदेश्वरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा ओम आनंदेश्वरा ओम आनंदेश्वरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा रामेश्वरा नित्य रामेश्वरा 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 हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा गंगाधरा नित्य गंगाधरा 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 हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा सोमेश्वरा नित्य सोमेश्वरा 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 हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा नित्यपुरीश्वर आनंदेश्वर हे परमेश्वर पालय माम् नित्यपुरीश्वर आनंदेश्वर हे परमेश्वर पालय माम्
कनकसभागत काञ्चन विग्रह कामविनिग्रह कान्ददनो कनकसभागत काञ्चन विग्रह कामविनिग्रह कान्ददनो कलिकलितागिल पापमलाभः कृत्तिसमावृतदेहविभो कलिकलितागिल पापमलाभः कृत्तिसमावृतदेहविभो कुवलयसन्निभ रत्नविनिर्मितत्वयक्रीट सुभाष्टदनो कुवलयसन्निभ सुभाष्टदनो जय जय हे
Yes. Continue to manifest. We have a few more minutes. If you'd like, you can verify, you can take a measurement, or you can just keep your hand to see if the temperature has changed. Mahabharavanya, so you're saying it feels hot. Okay. So was that for a liquid? Did you manifest this on the liquid? Maybe you can give us the details. And for the others, please continue. Let's spend a few more minutes in this power manifestation and have a conscious decision to change the temperature. Keep holding on to the visualization that the power is manifesting right now in the space of oneness with Swamiji. Let's spend just a few more minutes and let's decide to have a breakthrough with this power.
दीक्षित पूजित पूज्यदनो शिवनिलयागत भूदिविभूषित दीक्षित पूजित पूज्यदनो जय जय हे नित्यानन्दपते नित्य जय जय हे नित्यानन्दपते नित्य भाग्य समृद्धि मुबार्जय मे भाग्य समृद्धि मुबार्जय मे
नित्यपुरीश्वर आनंदेश्वर हे परमेश्वर पालय माम् नित्यपुरीश्वर आनंदेश्वर हे परमेश्वर पालय माम्
हर नित्य शंकर भक्तहृदम्बर वासचिदम्बर नाद विभो हर नित्य शंकर भक्तहृदम्बर वासचिदम्बर नाद विभो
என்னப்பனல்லவா என்னப்பனல்லவா எந்தாயுமல்லவா எந்தாயுமல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் அளித்தவா என்னப்ப நல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் ஞானம் அளித்தவா எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா என்னப்ப நல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்று நிலை நின்றிட ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்று நிலை நின்றிட சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நிகவா சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நிகவா என்னப்பன் 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 அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்று நிலை நின்றிட ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்று நிலை நின்றிட சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நிகவா சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நிகவா என்னப்பன் 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 அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்று நிலை நின்றிட ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்று நிலை நின்றிட சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நிகவா சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நிகவா என்னப்பன் 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 அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்று நிலை நின்றிட ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்று நிலை நின்றிட சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நிகவா சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நிகவா என்னப்பன் 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 அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா
Yes. So you can all share your power manifestation results, experiences, and if you see that you're able to come to more completion by manifesting this power. Remember, while working on the heat, we work on the incompletions inside us, making our space of completion more and more powerful. So we now invite you to verify if you observe a change in the temperature of the liquid, and also share with us if you had any experience during this power manifestation round. And in the meantime, we'll introduce our next session, as today we have discovered, to start with the root pattern. Okay, the first moment of powerlessness in our lives as a child.
Yes. So the root pattern in our life is what literally shapes our whole life. So every decision we take in our life is based on this root pattern. Now, if our root pattern will be insecurity or fear, there will be an incident where we experience fear for the first time in our life. So each and every single decision you take in your life will be rooted into this insecurity and fear. If the first root pattern you had, first time you ever felt powerless in your life was when you felt worried, then each and every single of your decision will be rooted in that one single emotion of worry. So till now we have been working on this root pattern, on identifying and completing with our root pattern, and all the other patterns, the pain engrams that branch out of this root pattern, we have been working on them till now. So we will be continuing that process now.
Yes, today we have learned the samskara dahana kriya, and we also would like to request how many of you were there and how many of you were not there when we introduced the samskara dahana kriya. Maybe you can let us know in the Zoom chat, so that when we come to the internalization exercise, if needed, we will remind of the process itself, the samskara dahana kriya, because it is the main completion process of the day that Swamiji has revealed, which used to constitute one of the main aspects of earlier inner awakening program. So we really want all of you to be introduced with this process, so that you can continue with your completion. And so maybe you can let us know if any of you missed the samskara dahana kriya process. And we will now continue. As we said, the next session is going to be on working on pain samskaras. So Swamiji will be revealing further insights into incompletions and the completion process. And we really want to insist, please be in deep listening, because now the purpose for each of you is to really identify and complete with the root pattern. Okay, so let's listen with awareness, and let's receive these truths from Swamiji. And as we said, once the video is over, we'll be continuing with the completion process that we started earlier today.
I wanted you to understand this one thing. Please listen carefully. Whenever it comes to deal yourself, you try to be very safe, handle you in a very like a baby and rose flower, very cutely, with a light romance, you feel you should be handled. But when it comes to handling others, you become a judge. See, for you, you are a lawyer. For others, you are a judge. Because of this childishness, the many cognitions you built, when you repeat again and again, suddenly all that will start breaking. All that will lose power over you. Very simple. Very, very, very straightforward, simple. Just few lines. Listen to this few lines carefully. 1. Try to remember the earliest, as far as your memory goes, the earliest first time you felt powerless, either by fear or guilt or weakness. First time when you felt powerless. It can be as simple as your mother made you sit on the dining table, or you were playing in the rain and your mother slapped you and dragged you inside the room, or just a stone thrown by your friend or your brother has hit you. It can be as simple as this, or your sister snatching the ice cream. Now usually sisters don't snatch, only brothers snatch. No, I have seen. Sister is the best relationship. I grew up in large family. Sister is the best relationship. It can be as simple as your mom gave one sweet extra to your younger brother. Your dad gave one cloth or jewel extra to your younger sister. It can be anything. First time when you felt powerless, what was your inner image? Means, what did you tell about you to you? What was your outer image? How you showed you to others? How you reacted to that situation? And what was your life image? Means, how did you judge others or life at that moment? Listen, what was your inner image? What was your outer image? What was your life image at that moment? It is almost like a surgery. You have to now cut yourself and see. It's a surgery, literally. Because now you will remember an incident which happened at the age of 8. When you try to find out, open that incident, suddenly you will remember something which happened at 6. When you cut and start remembering that incident, suddenly it will open up something which happened at the age of 3. Earliest memory. First time, as far as you can remember, when you became powerless. Actually, you will be surprised, because I'm going to blow prana into you. Means awaken your pranic energy. You will remember the memories you never thought, you never imagined. You will be able to remember. Actually, only now you will see directly what I can do to your mind. You will suddenly remember the deepest layers of your memory. You may even remember what happened during your birth, and even those scenes you may start seeing. Actually, I am going to blow prana into your navel center. You will be there only, I will be here only. I will be awakening You see, the navel center, that means your umbilical cord connection with your mother, that is the zone stores earliest memories. And if that awakens, means Kundalini enters into that navel zone, suddenly you will see from your birth, when they cut that umbilical cord, from that you will start remembering the memories. I'll give you an example. If a child is playing in the rain, mother just slaps and brings the child and puts him in the house. The first inner image the child will develop, I am powerless, weak, orphan, victim. And the first outer image, even if the child is powerless, it will try to hit the wall or door, cry. It will demonstrate, I'll show you. The outer image it will show is, I have to survive, I'll show you who I am. I am powerful. And the life image, the image it will have about others, means who is in front of the child, only mother, cruel, demon. You can't tolerate my happiness. See, now you may think, no, my mother did it for my health reason, otherwise I would have caught cold, I would have caught fever, I would have died. All that now you will justify, but at that time, you will not have any of those justification. With that intelligence, you will create only this cognition. All of you are getting it? Actually, I am going to churn and awaken the Kundalini Shakti on your navel. How many of you understood this example? When the child is dragged, there are 3-4 rules. Always root pattern will be formed before the age of 7. So the first incident you find will be before the age of 7. If it is after 7, you will have to dig out and you will find it. Always the incident will be before the age of 7. That's one. Second, all major sufferings, whether it is physical or mental, you go through in the life will be connected to that root pattern. It is the root pattern responsible for serious physical or mental sufferings you go through. It starts only from there. And blessed are those who complete with their root pattern when they are young or before it manifests as any serious disorder. How many below 30? Raise your hand. You guys are the real blessed. Real blessed. Because it will never manifest as any disease in you. It's killed. Means the poison is destroyed before it can damage any part of you. Of course, others also, poison is destroyed. But now I have to heal the parts which has already been damaged. The toxic mental setup which is already created, the subtle brain grooves get developed based on your thinking pattern. That needs to be completed. Means that work has to be done by tomorrow, next, the few sessions. Before 30, the strong grooves don't get developed. That is almost like a rangoli only. You can wipe it by ordinarily. But after 30, it's almost like they say in Guru Gita says, whatever Brahma writes with the hand, Guru wipes by leg. Brahma writes by hand, Guru wipes by leg. So this is the wiping I am supposed to do. the subtle grooves you develop in your brain with your toxic mental setup. Now only you are entering into the most serious or important part of inner awakening. Please understand. Last 4 days is more like a warming up session. I am introducing some concepts, some theories, some simple techniques, some simple, very entertaining processes. Today we are entering into a very serious transformation where literally many of your past loads will be wiped from you. Means you will forget them. It will just not be there. It will just not be there. But that not there zone, you would have never imagined can happen to you. You understand? See, you can never imagine some heavy load from you can be taken away once for all. So now this is the process we are going to enter. So much of load will be taken away once for all. Where not only they become irrelevant to you, they are just not there for you. That is the best space to be. Your root pattern again and again repeats and hurts you deeply. One more thing, how many of you understood? Yesterday in that whole samskara dahana kriya, many of your sufferings are almost like a same type. Same type only, your sufferings, your patterns, the way you torture yourself is the same type. How many of you understood that? That will be disconnected or broken. It's like there is a pearl chain. If you just cut the center thread, the whole thing will fall apart. So today I am going to cut the center thread. The root pattern which makes your life go in the same trend of suffering. Listen. First thing, pain needs unconsciousness to exist. Listen. Pain needs unconsciousness for its existence. If you are conscious, pain cannot live inside you. If you are conscious, you have to be happy. Nothing can be done about it. If you are unconscious, you have to be in pain. Nothing can be done about it. Pain cannot be driven out of your system by attending to one part of you. If there is a knee pain, you attend to it, it will become stomach pain. If it is a stomach pain now, you give medicine and do what you want, it will become neck pain. If you drive that also out, it will become back pain. If you drive that also out, it will become a headache. If you drive that also out, it will become your wife. But whatever, it will be there in your life. Of course, when I meant wife, I meant spouse. It's not only for women, for men also. But please understand, pain cannot be attended partially. That's the law of life. Pain cannot be attended partially. Please understand. Any attempt to attend the pain partially leads to more and more powerlessness. For example, I have seen people, first they try to give medicine to the stomach pain. Then when it becomes a back pain, they try to give medicine for that. When it becomes a back pain, they try to, then it moves to the neck pain, then they give medicine for that. After 2-3 years, they start living with the pain. They start living with the pain. It is now almost like they are experienced. Pain became their life and experience. Somebody was asking me, why in Hinduism we pierce the ears of men before marriage. Actually, in Hinduism, traditionally, before marriage, all men should have had their ears pierced and yajñopavita. Whatever community you may be, you should be given yajñopavita and the piercing of the ears, shaving the head. Somebody asked me, why men are pierced ears, men's ears are pierced, preparing them for marriage. I said, it is two things. One, they've experienced pain and bought jewelry. So now they are ready for marriage. I know. If you missed, you missed. Unfortunately, we get settled with pain. Please listen. If you settle with pain, you age in such a bad way, pulling, pushing, dragging. I tell you, complete with pain, you will age so gracefully. Aging gracefully should be taught as a mandatory lesson for anybody who has crossed 40. Actually, we should have a clear, the universities, this should become a compulsory education. By the age of 7, 1 year the child should learn about life and living with completion. By the age of 14, 1 year the child should learn completely about the next level root patterns. Please understand, the preliminary root pattern will always be based on fear and anxiety. The hanging root patterns, I am giving you an example of banyan tree. If your life is like banyan tree, the root of the banyan tree will always be fear and anxiety. The hanging root of the banyan tree will be the lust. When it starts hanging itself, if you attend and complete it, it will not get grounded and become a one more root pattern.
Beautiful. Now, your teaching, your core message is about living enlightenment.
Yes.
Please tell people what does that mean, living enlightenment, to someone who wouldn't understand that?
I can say living enlightenment means living the enlightened space in your life, means no powerlessness. Always feeling powerful, excited, blissful is living enlightenment. I give 4 principles, important principles for living enlightenment. 1, integrity. 2, authenticity. 3, responsibility. 4th, enriching yourself and others. These 4 steps, or I can say these 4 principles, are the principles of living enlightenment. Basically, human beings can live complete powerful space. They don't need to go through the powerless space. Because of our continuous suffering patterns, the powerlessness patterns, brooding over patterns, we again and again infuse suffering into our thinking and living. So, finding out the root pattern we carry and completing with it, living continuously in a powerful space as an inner awakened being is living enlightenment.
Beautiful. Now you mentioned completion, completing. For someone who doesn't understand that, what do you mean when you talk about completing and how that connects with creation?
From the young age, we develop patterns which puts us in a very powerless space, which puts us in a very inadequate cognition. Our past inadequate, powerless experiences makes us live with inadequate cognition even in the present moment. So it affects our present life. It makes us live a very powerless life. Finding out the root pattern, which is reason, cause for our inadequate cognition, and completing with it liberates us from all the sufferings, incomplete patterns, incomplete engraved memories. In Sanskrit, we use the word karma. Karma is nothing but incomplete engrams, incomplete patterns, incomplete bondages, bondages of past baggage. If we go through the process of completion, then suddenly not only you are liberated from the inadequate cognitions of the past, so much of vast inner space is available for new creation.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Now, what is the role? Why is it important for people to have spirituality and have that living enlightenment in this world that we're living in now?
See, spirituality is nothing but science of living. Actually, spirituality is spirituality is the answer for the question, why is life? I can't understand if somebody asks, why is spirituality? Actually, they should ask, why is life? Anybody asks, why is life? They are living enlightenment. When people ask, why is living enlightenment? I tell them, no, ask the right question, why is life? When you encounter with the great why in your life at some point in time, please understand, every human being at some point in time encounters the great why in the life. When you face the great why, you become awakened being. In Hinduism, we call that awakened being as Dvija, reborn. Unfortunately, when you don't know the path or methodology or a way to face the question, you fall into depression. So every human being, if they ask the question, why life in a right way, they will be living enlightenment. Living enlightenment is the one and only solution to be out of depression and suicidal tendencies. Above all, the constant agitation we carry and the constant suffering we give it to ourselves, and all the bigger problems the modern day world is facing, modern youth is facing, like drugs, Facebook addiction, whatever may be the addictions, I tell you, inadequate cognition is responsible, and living enlightenment is the best, in a way I can say, only way to get rid of all these dangers humanity is facing. I just wanted to expand on these two words today, listen. It's very important to understand how completion leads you to Kalatraya and Dehatraya. What is incompletion? Past interfering into the present and try to manipulate the future. That is incompletion. Your memory, form you carried in the past, entering into the present and trying to destroy the future form is incompletion. You can always see whenever you have a pain, guilt, powerlessness, incompletion, you will be visualizing, imagining your own form in a deep suffering. You will be visualizing, imagining your own form in a disgusting way. Look inside. Please understand, I am giving you a very deep insight. Whenever you are powerless, angry, violent, incomplete, look in, you will be remembering your own form from the past, which is actually you will be flashing your own photograph in your screen. Let me talk in the language of computer, you will understand. You will be running your own photographs in your screen, inner space screen, which is taken during the very sad, depressed moments. What can I do? Lost, over. That kind of the photographs which you have taken at the wrong moment and preserved, stored in high resolution, in a stupid way, in your inner space, you will go on be replaying them. See, whenever you are powerless, you are not going to remember the full smile photograph of you or the ecstatic photograph of you. When you remember that, you are going to be in the space of completion. The deha, form you carried during incompletion, just by remembrance awakens the same incompletion. Understand, just by remembrance, something can bring incompletion or completion. Just by remembrance, something can bring incompletion or completion. Please listen. Listen, this is a very important thing. You need to understand. The inside understandings you carry as what you are, who you are, is very important. I am telling you, the moment I decided to realign myself, so much of unnecessary hangover has disappeared. unnecessary incompletions have disappeared. You will be something special if you reside in the space of responsibility wherever you are. It is the depth of the responsibility. It's the depth with which you become authentic, depth with which you are enriching. Depth of the vibration of your being. See, the command you have over you, I am telling you, the command you have over you, you will have over everything around you. The command you have over you, you will have everything around you. Kalatrayatitam, being beyond the three times. Being beyond the three times. Past, present, future. The samskara dahana kriya means burning the pain patterns, the technique which I was giving yesterday's satsang. The samskara dahana kriya is nothing but burning all your past times. Understand, the incarnation's past times should be enjoyed by remembering them. The incomplete past times should be relieved by reliving them. Understand? The past times of the complete being should be remembered and rejoiced, like Krishna Leela, Rama Leela. Just by remembering, you will be in that space. Smaranat Arunachalam. Just by remembrance, you are in a space of liberation. The beings who were complete from the moment they happened, just by remembering them, you reach the space of completion. Like Rama Leela, Krishna Leela. It should be remembered and rejoiced. But incomplete beings, including you, just by remembering that past, you will be incomplete. It should be relived only to be relieved. If you relive and relieve all your incompletions, others can remember you and rejoice you. If you don't relive and relieve all your incompletions, filled with incompletions, even by remembering, others will be in pain. Understand, please understand. Some suffering happened 10 years before to you or to somebody. It does not matter. Any incompletion related to 10 years before, whether it happened to you in your life or somebody's life, the moment you remember, you will become incomplete. First, when you complete all your own incompletions, you will be free from becoming incomplete by remembering your incompletions. Then you will be free from becoming incomplete by remembering others' incompletions. Understand the more and more samskara dahana kriya you do, more and more you become kalatrayatita. Means beyond all three times, you are free. You go beyond all three times.
Yes, we are back, and let us continue now with our completion process, as Swamiji has revealed more understandings on completion, incompletion, and the pain samskaras. We'll be resuming with our internalization exercise. And if any of you did not attend the samskara dahana kriya process earlier, you can let us know. Please put a message in the chat, and we will remind you of, or we'll tell you what the steps of the samskara dahana kriya are, which is the main completion process that we have gone through today. Okay, so if anyone has missed the samskara dahana kriya, you can let us know in the chat. And now we'll be starting with this session's internalization exercise. And now, see, if you have gone through these different steps of reliving in your inner space, and then reliving in the mirror, and then sharing, when you share either with the people who are involved, or sharing with Swamiji, you will find that you will remember some incidents. The more you share, the more you actually remember earlier incidents that you would have forgotten. And now the more memories like this come up, the more you need to continue with this process. For each memory that you suddenly remember, you need to continue with the process, going through the same steps. Okay, so literally, actually, when you do this samskara dahana kriya, you have to go through your entire life. Okay, you will literally, if you are 50 years old now, you will be reliving and writing down 50 years of life, every single painful incident that you remember. So of course you will not be able to finish today. It might take you days, maybe weeks to finish, maybe not weeks, maybe just days to finish. But how much ever you can do today, okay, whatever is still left, whatever is either new memories or incidents that you did not have time to cover earlier, you'll be now continuing with the same process. You'll be reliving in your inner space, then you'll be writing it down, then you'll be reliving in the mirror, and you will be sharing, as if reading a story. Okay, so we'll be continuing with this process. And I was also sharing sometime before how now your completion is going to be at two levels. Okay, one will be this continuous completion with every single painful incident. It could have happened yesterday, or it could have happened all the way in your childhood. That will be one level of completion. And then there will be the completion that is directly targeted towards the root pattern, the source of all the patterns. By now, I'm sure all of you, after writing so much, you will find out it is really a similar pattern that is repeating. And even if you find that there are multiple patterns, actually all of them can be traced back to one single root. Okay, so this will be the second aspect of your completion, where you really try to identify and complete with this root pattern. Okay, so if you have any question or doubt regarding this process, please feel free to ask us. And otherwise, now we'll be continuing, and you will be sitting in front of the mirror and remember the earliest memory of you feeling powerless. And yeah, so now if you have found the root pattern, okay, maybe I'm thinking some of you will be in different categories here. For those of you who have already identified the root pattern, you can continuously work on reliving that and writing down all the details about the root pattern and orienting your completion towards that. And for some of you who have not yet found, if you feel that you're not yet sure what the incident is, then you'll just be continuing with the samskara dahana kriya and completing with as many incidents as you can. Okay.
So while we are reliving all the incidents that we are writing, see, there are one thing is remembering, just remembering the incident with the intelligence and understanding that you have now. If you just remember the incident, it will only create more incompletion. You will start feeling, oh, I could have done this. I could have avoided this issue, this situation. If you try analyzing that incident with the intelligence that you have now, it will only create more incompletion. But whereas if you just have to relive the incident, just feel yourself back into that 3-year-old, 4-year-old body with the same color of dress you were wearing at that point of time, the same feel the same smell that was around you at that point of time. Literally, you have to get into that body where you experience that root pattern for the first time in your life. So only when we do this reliving, this is not remembering, this is reliving the incompletions, we will be able to relieve them completely from our inner space.
Yes. So I hope that you are all clear about the process. It's not about remembering. We're not just thinking about the past, and just relive so that the completion can happen. Okay. And as we told before, any emotion, any physical pain, whatever comes up inside you, allow it to happen. The whole point is that you should experience all of this so that it can leave your system once and for all, and the completion can happen. Okay. So let's begin. And as we said, if you have already identified the root pattern, you can do your completion with that incident. And if you feel that any other incident is sitting in your inner space right now, otherwise you can focus on that as well. Okay, so if you have any question or doubt, please feel free to ask us in the chat. And even if you feel that you'd like to share the root pattern that you have found, you can also do that, whatever you would like to share. And let's spend a few minutes now intensely looking inside and reliving all the incidents. Yes. So we have just a few more minutes. Whatever completion you'd like to finish with right now, please focus on that. And then we'll be entering into a meditation technique that is going to help us to uh, heal our body, detoxify our system, and experience the completion. And if you still have any doubt regarding this progress, you can this process, so you can post it in the meantime. And keep in mind, this samskara dahana kriya is going to be, you are going to continue this process from today, even after this program is over, until you complete with the root pattern. You will be continuing this completion process. So any doubt that you are having, please feel free to ask now. And let's spend just a few more minutes and finish this completion. All right. So we have to move on now. We have just enough time for our meditation, and we'll be entering into the Dukkha Harana meditation.
So during the Dukkha Harana meditation, it is a very powerful meditation that is directly revealed by Paramashiva in the Kularnava Tantra. So in this meditation, the whole process generates a lot of heat in your body that burns away all your samskaras. So today the whole process we did was samskara dahana kriya, means burning of all these engrams, patterns in you. And this Dukkha Harana meditation also burns away all the patterns and engrams within you.
Yes. So now first we'll be guided by Swamiji. And so we request all of you to come to this space of listening, as Swamiji will be revealing some of the truths and understandings related to this meditation. And then we will guide you so that you can go through the different steps and perform this meditation once the video is over. So it's all come to the space of listening. And let us start.
ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुगदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं वादीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Meditation is greatest art, greatest science to make your being beautiful, to make your being blissful. It's not a regular religious belief or a faith system. It is something which can directly touch your life, transform your being, which is practical spiritual life. It's not a belief system. Of course, it is anti-belief. It will make you not to believe anything or anybody. You will be completely independent and individual. As it has become a custom or routine, people understand meditation also as one of the faith or a religious system. No. It will make you religious, that is true, but meditation is not religion. It is practical, spiritual system. It's a science to transform your life. What is meditation? Meditation means immediately all of us understand or try to imagine an old man with big beard sitting in the bank of some river, closing his eyes silently, trying to hum small mantras. But that was ancient methods, techniques. Today, if I ask you to sit silently and control your mind, what will be the result? All of you can try a method. Just try to sit and make your mind quite calm, peaceful, blissful. What will be the result? Most of you who tried some ancient traditional meditation techniques or other systems to control your mind will know how futile it is, how disturbing it is. Many people come and report me that Swamiji, if we sit for meditation, we get so many number of thoughts, so much unnecessary thinkings that we don't know from where these things are coming out, from where they are erupting out, from where they are gushing out. We don't know how to control. We don't know what to do. Almost we are mad. We feel that we are mad. There is a small story. Once a man wanted to meditate, went and asked a guru, please give me some mantra that I want to meditate. That guru gave him one mantra and told him, you will achieve your desires by meditating with this mantra, but only one condition, you are not supposed to remember monkey when you start meditating. This man told, okay, oh yes, verily, this is not a big condition, because none of us remember monkey, and he also never remembers monkey, unless he is the devotee of Anjaneya. He is not a devotee and he never remembers also. He came, took his bath and sat for meditation. As soon as he started the mantra, you all can really imagine what would be the first thing which entered in his mind, thought which occurred in his mind. Surely nothing but monkey. Guru has already given an instruction. If you remember monkey, immediately you should take bath once and then you should sit for meditation. As soon as he remembered monkey, he went to take bath. He took bath, came back and sat, started the mantra. Immediately, before his Ishta Devata, he remembered what he is not supposed to remember. Monkey. Again, because he's a man with passions, went to take bath, took bath, came back, sat, started meditating. As fate would have it, again he remembered monkey. This happened some 10 times. 10th time he is going to take bath. When at that time in the bathroom itself he remembers only monkey, nothing else, nothing but monkey. He feels all over his body, all over the mind, he is completely surrounded by monkey. He started shouting at himself, at others, ran to the master and begged the master, please Guruji, take back your mantra and the monkey both. Leave me alone. This is the condition of a man who tries to meditate, who tries to calm down his mind by the so-called traditional techniques, meditations and methods. At the age of Patanjali, in ancient times, there used to be meditation techniques with which people can directly sit and start meditating. They will become calm, cool, collective, blissful. At that time, man was very simple. Man was nothing but his body. Mind was not so much developed. There is no such thing existed, cerebral layer. Today, the greatest problem, the biggest problem of man is cerebral layer, cerebrality. At that time, in ancient times, those techniques worked out. Those techniques really helped. But today, direct silent sitting methods won't do. They can't be anyway helpful because man has become too complicated. Man has become neurotic. In modern day, neurosis has become a normal state of whole humanity. Along with the growth of science and consumeristic society, almost all of us are in the condition of neurosis, neurotic. So, the ancient techniques, the old techniques which are designed at the age of bullock cart is not going to help us, as the bullock cart is outdated. The bullock cart age techniques are also outdated. Today, techniques designed at the age of bullock cart, you may be able to have a little bit benefit, no doubt. You will be able to travel, but only in the bullock cart speed, not with the jet speed. But today is jet age. So modern day masters, modern day mystics have designed techniques with which you can travel in a jet speed in your inner space, inner sky. where you can fly yourself from alone to alone. Here is a technique which is called Dukkha Harana to make you flower, to make bliss, Ananda to flower in you, to transform your being. This technique will help you really to meditate, throwing out your cerebral layer. Let us see what is cerebral layer. Complication in the mind which is created by medias is cerebral layer. Continuously you are bombarded by medias, TV, radio, advertisement boards, hoardings, newspaper, many consumeristic ideas, consumer products are injected in your being. You are hypnotized, you are continuously mesmerized. For example, wherever you turn, a certain product is advertised. Lux is best soap. In book, you read the same thing. In paper, you read the same thing. In TV, you see the same thing. In radio, you hear the same thing. In hoardings also, you see the same thing. Then, naturally, when you go to shop in a half-sleep state, you ask, give me Lux. Just like that, whole your being is completely filled with the cerebral ideas, with the imaginary livings, with a lot of imaginations. Unless you throw out your suppressed desires, suppressed emotions from your being, you can't sit quietly. You can't sit silently. This is the meditation through which I am trying to pull out the insanity in you. I am not trying to force sanity in you. I am trying to bring out, erupt out the insanity in you. Then naturally sanity, bliss will flower, blossom in you. You are already in Nityananda. You are with Nityananda. Only thing, I have to kill the dukkha. I have to kill the layer of dukkha. I have to cut the layer of dukkha to make you Nityananda. I have to bring it out, the dukkha which is in you. This technique will help you to kill the dukkha, to throw out the dukkha from you. That is why this is called dukkha harana. This technique will help you to throw out all the suppressed emotions, repressed anger, and cleanse your being, make you well-being. Let us enter into the technique. This is called dukkha harana. Various masters have used this technique using various names. This technique is designed from the message of all the enlightened mystics. First, this technique lasts for 30 minutes. First 10 minutes, chaotic breathing, deep breathing, with no system, with no regular breathing system. First 10 minutes, you are supposed to breathe chaotically. We start with breathing because breathing is the bridge to universe. Breathing is the system with which you are living. With breathing, you are alive. your mind and breathing has got a deep relationship between each other. If your mind is calm, your breath also will be slow, steady. If your mind is aggressive, restless, your breath also will be restless. So your breath and mind is very closely connected. Unless you work with your breath, you can't directly work with your mind. So the first 10 minutes, chaotic breathing to create a chaos in your repressed system. You have repressed lot of emotions in you. So when you deeply breathe, all your mental system is completely made alive. Deep, fast breathing will give you more oxygen. When the body gets more oxygen, you become more alive, more vital. Now, as you are only half dead and half alive. You have to be made fully alive, fully awake. So, with the chaotic breathing, with more oxygen in your blood, your cells will get more energy. When your body cells get more energy and alive, the oxygenation helps you to create more body electricity, more bioenergy. So this bioenergy, this body electricity will make you more alive, will melt all the repressed emotions which are in your being like a ice. The cold, frozen ice in your nervous system, the repressed emotions will start melt. The next step, the second step is catharsis. What is meant by catharsis? What is the need of catharsis? Catharsis means throwing out all the poisons in you. If you want to scream, scream. Give complete freedom to your body. Allow whatever expressions. Just scream, shout, roll, sing, dance, jump, make faces. Speak the language which you don't know. If you know Kannada, speak Tamil. If you know Tamil, speak English. Shout like animals. Through this technique, through this catharsis, you will throw out all the repressed emotions, all the suppressed emotional hangovers. You can throw out in the air. You can cleanse yourself. You can cleanse your being by this great meditation technique. Now, for example, in your office or in your place of work, your boss may fire you for some mistake. Your boss may scold you. But you will not be able to fire him back, scold him back. You will become tense. You will be angry. Your body will be active, alive, aggressive to kick him, to beat him. Just like an animal, your body will be releasing an acid, a chemical to react. But you will not be able to react. You are not permitted to react. You will not be able to react. Then what will happen to the chemical? What will happen to the anger energy which is released? You will suppress it. You are going in two-wheeler on the street. In signal you are stopping. Just next to your vehicle, one car comes and stops. As soon as you see the car, you will have one thought, a desire to possess it. You may repress it afterwards, but naturally a desire to possess it. What will happen to these desires which are continuously repressed? sexually, so much of desires has been repressed, suppressed. What will happen to all these suppressed emotions, suppressed desires? If they are all there in you, how can you sit silently? How can you taste, enjoy the silence, the bliss in you? So throw out all the poisons. Just shout, shake your body, make faces, do whatever you want. Just freak out. By freaking out these 10 minutes, you will be able to see that all the repressions are emptied. You become vacant. All the repressions are thrown out. You are now calm, cool, collective. When the cassette says stop at the 20th minute, stop as you are. If your one leg is raised, if one hand is raised, if your mouth is open, wherever it may be, whatever it may be, the condition, the situation, stop as it is. Become completely frozen statue of ice. When you are completely dynamic, active in the catharsis, from the full activity, if you enter into the complete stop, like a frozen statue, in between the gap, one moment, you will be able to experience the no mind. You will be able to enter the state of meditation. So, stop when the cassette says stop as it is. Next 10 minutes, just sit silently or lie down, relax and be a witness to whatever happens inside and outside your being. First 2 stages only preparation for meditation. Only the third stage, 10 minutes, is real meditation. When you have cleansed yourself, when you are empty of all the repressions and suppressions, you will see that without your effort, a beautiful silence is flowering in you. A beautiful bliss is happening in you. You don't have to control your mind. You will see that mind is silent by itself. Silence cannot be forced. It can only happen. The last 10 minutes, just relax yourself with a smiling face and blissful mood. This is the key. Silent face and blissful mood. Completely relax. Don't concentrate on anything. Just be aware of whatever happening inside and outside your being. There may be many experiences. You don't have to worry, bother about experiences. Just as you watch TV, as you watch television, movies, layer by layer, film by film, picture by picture, watch your mind, thought by thought. Be completely relaxed. Be completely cool. Be completely collective. Be completely in a state of bliss. This meditation, Dukkha Harana, should be done in the morning. There should be no food taken before the meditation. you should be with empty stomach. Loose white cloths are best. And do it along with this music. 21 days of this meditation will help you to transform yourself. You will feel as if you have taken a psychological bath. You are cleansed completely. Your being itself is reformed, transformed. This meditation will help you a lot to transform yourself. In 21 days, you will be able to taste, you will be able to experience what is Ananda, what is silence in you. So, when you kill the
Yes, I think this video extends a bit more, but let's start practicing as we have almost come to the end. Please settle down. We'll be starting, as Swamiji has explained, with the chaotic breathing. So you can be in a comfortable posture and start the chaotic breathing. Just very shortly, as Swamiji said, the first 2 steps are the preparation for the last one. So let's all start with the chaotic breathing. You can have your eyes closed. Just breathe intensely without any specific pattern. Be intense. We'll be proceeding very quickly. So you can be intense, exhaust yourself also a bit. That is also fine within your comfort and capacity. Let's do this chaotic breathing for a few minutes. Intensely without a specific pattern. Just breathe in and out, however it comes.
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham.
All right, very good. You can now relax from the chaotic breathing. And now come to a standing posture with your eyes closed. And now you'll be breathing rhythmically from the depths of your body and always through your nose, keeping your mouth closed. Okay, so you'll be breathing, you'll be having your eyes closed in a standing posture, breathing through the nose, and you're going to be moving your hands and flexing your knees at the same time. So you'll be moving from a squatting posture to a fully standing posture. And as you go down, you're going to bring your hands down. As you move up again, you'll be moving your hands up again. Okay, so it almost looks like a bird in a flight. Your arms will be almost like the wings of a bird, and your breath will be also aligned with this movement. So you'll be exhaling as you are going down and inhaling as you are going back up. Okay, so movement of the hands, movement of the knees, and of the breath, all simultaneously. You can start now with this second phase of the Yes, you can now start with the second phase of the meditation. Seeing all of you doing well. You do not need to come down to a fully squatting posture, just a semi-squatting posture. That is enough. And as you go up, yes, your arms come all the way up. Yes, good. So you all have caught it. You understood it well. Make sure that your breath is aligned with the body movement. Inhaling as you go up, exhaling as you go down. Let's perform this movement for just a few minutes.
Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham. I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes. I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Yes, you can now settle down and now you can sit down, keeping your eyes closed, and chant the Hu Kara, just the word Hu, Hum, and be completely relaxed. You do not need to chant it loudly, just chant the sound Hum in a very relaxed manner. And you will see that your mind is settling down, becoming silence. Just settle within yourself. Relax within yourself. Chanting the sound Hum. Just feel your mind naturally settling down and relax in this posture for a few minutes.
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham
Now, you can relax even from the hukara address. Remain in that relaxed state with bliss, positivity, and during this time, there may be many experiences. Just watch whatever is happening inside. Don't engage with anything, just be a witness and just be relaxed within yourself with a pleasant mood.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham 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 Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham
Yes. Okay, now open your eyes. And with this powerful meditation, we come to the end of today's sessions, today's completion process. Once again, if you feel that this meditation is benefiting you, feel free to practice it more, spending more time in each of the steps. And as Swamiji said, very powerful meditation to burn all the suppressed emotions, all the samskaras from our body, which will, it's like giving a physical support for the completion process that we are doing, and you'll help you to feel deeply relieved and feel a deep healing within your body. All right. And with this, as we said, we have come to the end of today's sessions today. The Samskara Dhyana Kriya, we hope that you are able to understand this process and experience it. As we said, now that you have started the Samskara Dhyana Kriya, we highly recommend that you should continue this process until you have literally covered all the events of your life, from the earliest incident that you can remember up until this very day. Do the completion diligently with every single painful incident that you can remember. And as we said, this process is to be conducted by Swamiji himself during earlier inner awakening programs, and it would be conducted on entire days, multiple days, and participants would be doing this exclusively from morning to night. And the more you spend time uh, with this process, the more you will see that your whole past is becoming more and more clear, and everything is revealed to you. See, as you may have understood throughout this session, the main problem is that we don't have an actual accurate understanding even of our past. When we remember all the incidents that we have gone through in the past, we do not accurately remember what happens. But the more the completion happens, the more we go through this process, we will actually remember how things happen, why they happened, and this understanding itself will give you the completion. All right. And of course, the root pattern, continue your process of completion with the root pattern until you have a complete understanding and until you feel completely complete with this incident. And we have also a question from Pauline Ho. No, you do not need to jump during the meditation. Yes, you do not need to jump. Just come to a semi-squatting posture all the way back. All right. So with this, we thank you for having been with us today throughout today's sessions, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Again, another powerful day, as tomorrow we'll be learning about surrender, how to connect with Swamiji, how to relate with Swamiji within us, and remembering Swamiji's presence in our life, building a strong feeling connection, devotion, and a strong guru disciple relationship with Swamiji from wherever we are, making this connection with the Guru as a core aspect of our lives. This is what we will be covering tomorrow. So we once again invite you to join. Tomorrow, of course, we'll be starting as usual with Nityananda Yoga, 3 hours of intense Advitya Vinyasakrama. Make sure to be there to prepare your body and mind for all these powerful processes. And as usual, do not miss Swamiji's darshan. Remember, just sitting in Swamiji's presence, either directly or indirectly, Swamiji will initiate you, and make sure that you experience the fruit of this whole Paramashivoham even more than the effort that you are putting in. So make sure to be there for Swamiji's darshan. And it is now time to conclude. Let us chant the Purna Mantra, offering our gratitude to Swamiji, and let us be in a space of completion as we move forward.
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ तत्सत् सर्वं भगवच्छ्रीनित्यानन्दपरमेश्वरपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्.
Thank you all. Nityanandam.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham